It is Monday, August 27th. This is Fox and Friends First, and happening right now at 4 a.m. A Fox News alert, a hunt for clues. The FBI ransacking a townhouse in Baltimore overnight in connection with a mass shooting at a video game tournament in Jacksonville, Florida.
What led police more than 700 miles from the bloody scene? The new details breaking right now. And remembering John McCain, a brand new push to honor the late senator and American war hero.
We're live with the effort to rename a Senate building in his honor. Also, skipping class, cough up the cash.
The controversial new plan that has everyone talking this morning. Fox and Friends First starts right now. I believe it's supposed to be a beautiful week here in New York City.
This is going to be a hot one.
Which is beautiful. I can't wait. All right, well, thank you. Yeah, well, I have a pool. We just got one this summer, and we're loving it.
There you go.
Come on over. Good morning. You're watching Fox and Friends First on this Monday morning. I'm Jackie Ibanez.
I'm Rob Schmidt. We're both in for Heather Childers here at 4 a.m., and thanks for starting your day with us. And we begin with a Fox News alert. Heavily armed agents search the home of the gunman accused of opening fire at a video game tournament.
The suspect killing 2 and injuring nearly a dozen before turning the gun on himself at a Jacksonville mall. Phil Keating joins us live with more, including the identity of those 2 victims. Phil.
Good morning. The sheriff says he is not looking for any other suspects. They believe they have the one and only dead on the scene. Over there over my shoulder is the Landing. That's in downtown Jacksonville, right on the St. Johns River. A very popular entertainment complex. A lot of fun, a lot of laughing. But yesterday at 1:30 in the afternoon, things turned absolutely terrifying and chaotic. That is when, according to witnesses, the suspect lost one of his qualifying rounds for the Madden NFL Championship Series, which is an online video gaming tournament, and then decided to start shooting with the gun he had on his body. That, again, according to witnesses. And the killer has been identified as 24-year-old David Katz out of Baltimore, Maryland. ATF and FBI searched his home, his apartment there in an upscale neighborhood. They have closed down that scene as well. According to witnesses inside the qualifying tournament, it was absolutely terrifying.
Okay.
People were being trampled, people were hiding, everybody was screaming in fear.
So 2 dead total, plus the shooter, 11 people injured. 9 of those were apparently shot as well. The victims, the dead, have been identified as Taylor Robertson out of Ballard, West Virginia, and Eli Clayton out of Woodland Hills, California.
So we know that the suspect used at least one handgun to commit this act, and we are working, again, with our partners at ATF on that aspect of the investigation.
So people were watching this online tournament around the country, and of course, suddenly you heard gunshots in that live stream. And David Katz, 24 years old, the killer, again, he was pretty well known out there among the gaming community and had a very high opinion of his gaming skills. Back to you.
Unbelievable. That's the motive for all of this, Phil. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, we now know that a U.S. Army soldier is among 4 killed in a skydiving plane crash. The 31-year-old staff sergeant served as a demonstrator for the Army's Golden Knights parachute team. He was off duty at the time. The small aircraft burst into flames after crashing at the end of a runway at a Georgia airport. 1 passenger in critical condition. The crash is under investigation. That soldier is survived by his parents. Israel will reopen the country's border along the Gaza Strip today after a week of calm. It comes after weeks of violence and ongoing talks of a ceasefire between the terror group Hamas and Israel. Fighting had previously escalated after Hamas militants began firing rockets at Israel, forcing airstrikes in response.
And Tropical Storm Lane leaving Hawaii underwater. The Big Island slammed with more than 4 feet of rain. The severe weather causing dozens of landslides, one of them pushing a giant boulder into a busy Hawaiian highway. Dozens of residents forced to evacuate their homes as officials warn of life-threatening flash flooding. Nearly 40 people have been rescued so far from the dangerous conditions. Thousands are without power this morning. Molly Tippett's father gives a heart-wrenching final goodbye to his daughter, who was tragically murdered by an illegal immigrant. Rob Tibbetts speaking to thousands packed inside Molly's former high school gymnasium, saying, quote, "Today we need to turn the page. We're at the end of a long ordeal, but we need to turn toward life, Molly's life, because Molly's nobody's victim. Molly's my hero." The Iowa college student was found dead last week in a cornfield following a month-long search. Christian Rivera, you see him right there, is accused of chasing and kidnapping Molly before killing her.
All right, tributes pouring in for Senator John McCain, who died at the age of 81 over the weekend. We're expected to learn more today about the memorial services scheduled for this week.
Alicia Cunha is live in Phoenix, where people have been remembering the maverick of the Senate.
Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Rob. Yes, ever since Saturday evening when he did pass. And later this morning, we're expecting to get more details, a media briefing from the late senator's former campaign manager and family spokesperson, find out exactly how this American hero will be honored. The first ceremonies will be here in his adopted state. On Wednesday, his casket will be brought to the state capitol building, where he will lie in state for public viewing. This will be after a private ceremony with his family. John McCain represented Arizona and Washington from 1982 until his passing on Saturday. First as a two-term member of the House, then six-term U.S. Senator. The responsibility of filling his seat in Congress lies with Governor Doug Ducey, a longtime family friend of the McCains.
John McCain is irreplaceable. This week in Arizona is going to be about honoring him and his legacy, comforting his family and the other Arizonans, and we'll deal with that responsibility at the appropriate time.
Continuing the ceremonies on Thursday, McCain's motorcade will leave the state capitol grounds for a service at the North Phoenix Baptist Church. At the conclusion of what his office is calling a celebration of his life and legacy, his casket will be flown to Washington, D.C., where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda, and then following a national memorial service celebrating the life of Senator John McCain at Washington National Cathedral. And per his wishes, he will be buried at the cemetery at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Jackie, Rob.
All right, our respects to his family, of course, and we'll follow that all week. Alicia, thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, candidates making their final pitch to voters today before critical primaries tomorrow in Arizona. Congresswoman Martha McSally, former State Senator Kelly Ward, and former Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio are vying for the Republican nod for retiring Jeff Flake's seat. In Florida, Trump-endorsed Congressman Ron DeSantis squares off against Adam Putnam, and the GOP primary for governor and current Republican Governor Rick Scott is the favorite to win the Senate primary, setting up a showdown against incumbent Democrat Bill Nelson.
President Trump set to host the president of Kenya at the White House today. He and Uhuru Kenyatta will discuss trade and security. Kenyatta will also meet with American business leaders while in Washington. He'll be the second African leader to meet with President Trump at the White House.
And the First Lady leaving her mark on the White House lawn today. Melania Trump is adding a sapling from the Eisenhower oak to the South Lawn. It'll replace a tree that was removed earlier this year, according to the White House. Those attending the tree planting ceremony include President Eisenhower's granddaughter.
All right, a Fox News alert. They're accused of training kids to become school shooters at a New Mexico compound, and now their target is revealed. We are live with what police just uncovered.
And a big win in the war on terror. U.S. airstrikes taking out an ISIS leader in Afghanistan. Why our next guest, Dr. Rebecca Grant, says the heavy use of air power won't stop here. Next, don't go anywhere.